Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey guys, how's it going? You might have noticed some changes here on the Z-Man Show. I cut my goatee. Real talk though, I just moved apartments. I was in that old apartment for 6 years. 6 years! But I'm still in the process of moving and trying to get everything set up. There's still a lot I need to get. Like, I don't really have a way to properly record gameplay footage right now, so it's gonna be a minute before Z-Man Show production can get back into production. But I thought until then, why not do a small video? And the small video will be looking at my Nintendo Switch collection because the Switch 2 is out. I have a lot of Switch games, and I thought it'd be fun to do. And I also go over my personal top 5 favorite Switch games. So with that out of the way, let's begin. Well, to start with, let's look at my Switch itself. This is a Switch unit I bought back at launch. Not the launch Joy-Cons, because my launch Joy-Cons got the drift, so I bought these ones before going to a flight because I really wanted to play games on a 12-hour flight. And, works good. There's some scratches here and there because I, dropped it the morning recording this because I wanted to play some Zelda while I was waiting for my drawing to get done. But hey, my Switch, launch Switch still works great. Got some stickers on it, got Blooper and a Defying Decay sticker, which is pretty cool. They're a really cool band, and I saw them live before the world shut down. So yeah, there's my launch Switch unit, so let's get into the games. There's no real order on which I'm going to be presenting them, it's just like whatever was on the shelf, so let's start. I think this is the most recent edition, Capcom Fighting Collection 2. Really awesome collection. I really just like playing Capcom vs. SNK 2 on this thing. But yeah, I have a lot of fun with it, even though I really don't like playing games on the pad. I don't know why I bought the Switch version. I should have bought it on PS5, and I might buy it on PS5 because that's what my arcade stick works on. Shining Resonance Refrain. This game, I got it for like really cheap, like only $10, I think. Someone was selling it in Tokyo, and it's very anime and just kind of an game. Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. I've put about like 10 hours in this game, and honestly, I don't really care for all that much. Here's a great game, Dragon Quest III Remake. This game is awesome. I want to play more of it. I've been working on other videos, which we'll get to eventually. But really awesome remake. Highly recommended if you like classic turn-based RPGs. One of the first games I've gotten on the system, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Played many hours of this game. And I'm glad Nintendo finally moved on from Mario Kart 8 with Mario Kart Tour on the Switch 2, which I have yet to play because I was busy moving. Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen, one of my favorite games of all time. I cannot recommend this game enough. It's a flawed masterpiece. Love it. It's kind of bad in some regards, but I don't care. This game's amazing. Dragon's Dogma 2 was a bit of a letdown. Super Monkey Ball 1 and 2 Remake. Yeah, this game was awesome. I love these games growing up. I still enjoy playing Monkey Ball with friends, and we played a lot of Monkey Golf at a party I was at last year. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. This game's pretty fun. I didn't really get that far into it. I did have to read spoilers about like the DLC and stuff. For a Hyrule Warriors game, it's fun, but I think Koei Tecmo could have done a better job with this game, at least performance-wise. Neo: The World Ends With You, one of my favorite games on the Switch. Not my top 5, but this is an amazing game. Very important to me just because of when it came out, the soundtrack to it. Just one of my favorite games ever. A game that means a lot to me personally. Not my top 5 favorite games, but a game that I cannot recommend enough. Square Enix, please continue the series. Daemon X Machina. This game was awesome. I feel like this game kind of went under the radar just because it's a really in-depth mech game, and those games are pretty niche. But hey, it's getting a sequel. You know what game is getting a sequel? This, not ARMS, because ARMS was kind of whack. Mario 3D Collection. I played this game just to re-100% Mario Galaxy again because I love that game. Mario 64 is fun, but it's like whatever to me. Mario Sunshine I don't like, so really I just bought this game for Mario Galaxy, and that's about it, but I'm glad I have it. Banana Rumble. This game was surprisingly fun. I did buy the Godzilla DLC because why would you not buy Godzilla DLC? And yeah, this game was a lot of fun. Now let's look at the Sonic games. Sonic Mania Plus, the physical version. I have the collector set somewhere in my apartment. I don't know where it's at, but this game was awesome. I don't like it as much as some of the other Sonic games. I think just because it got kind of overhyped, but still, I can't deny this is a phenomenal Sonic game and a must-play if you like Sonic or just good platforming games. Sonic Forces, I do concede that this game isn't good, but honestly, I kind of like it. But maybe I'm just weird like that. But give it a chance. It should be easy to find on sale, and it only takes like 4 hours to beat. So if you have 4 hours to spare, which you probably do, give Sonic Forces a try. Team Sonic Racing. This game was just kind of okay. I think it's so well just because that was the most recent Sonic game when the first movie came out, and I bought this before the movie came out, and like I played it here and there, but it's just it's just not as good as Transformed. And we got Sonic Superstars. Again, this game is just kind of okay. I had fun with it. I did clear it. I haven't cleared the post-game content, but for a new Sonic game, it was okay. It could have been a lot worse. I don't think this game's bad. I think it was just a bit too expensive at launch, but I do recommend it. Just give it a try. Not a bad game. I had to zoom out a little bit here because now we got the Xenoblade games. Yeah, I really like the Xenoblade games. A lot of fun. I put a lot of time into all these titles. I'm making a video about Xenoblade Worst to Best right now, which will come out hopefully before the end of the summer. Xenoblade X came out this year, and I was so excited for it, and I love this game. It still holds up, and I'm so glad to have it on the Switch. I haven't played it as much on the Switch as I would like to, but then again, I also put 200 hours into this game on the Wii U, so kind of don't need to, but I will be playing this more when I get life organized again. Smash Bros. Ultimate, I don't know why I have an English copy, but I have it here. Play a lot of hours in this game, just playing online, doing tournaments. I still do commentary from time to time, but with Street Fighter 6 being out, this is a game I don't really play too much anymore other than like casual stuff, because playing this game at a competitive level now is just miserable. Luigi, Steve, Snake, Sonic, and Min users, you guys just made this game not fun to play. Also, Fox is whack as heck. Like, Fox, overrated character, he's not hype, boring character, whack. Next we got Mario Odyssey. If there was a game I wish I could experience for the first time again, it would definitely be Mario Odyssey. This game was magical, easily my favorite of the 3D Mario games. But not my favorite Mario game. We'll get to that in a bit. Kirby and the Forgotten Worlds. This game was pretty good. I don't really have much else to say about it. The thing about the Kirby games is that they're all good, but none of them really stand out to me. Maybe that's just a personal preference, but I mean, I cleared this game, so I had fun with it. Now, here's a game that needs no introduction. Breath of the Wild. I think everybody who bought a Switch at launch bought this game along with it. This game is a masterpiece. I love this game. Put so many hours into it. Gorgeous game, too. I remember being invited to a party that same weekend when the Switch relaunched, and I almost canceled on it because I just wanted to play Breath of the Wild. I eventually did tear myself away from the game to go to the party, and I did get drunk, and I did, unfortunately, fumble some bags that night. But at the very least, I got to go home and play some Breath of the Wild, so go me. Ikaruga, this was a limited package for the Switch in Japan. This is like my third copy of Ikaruga. I love this game. This game is a masterpiece. Definitely a must-buy for any platform you can get it on. Zelda Muso, this is the Japanese version. This game is awesome. This is definitely one of my favorite Zelda games. Just total fan service, a lot of fun. You can put so many hours in this game. Highly recommended. Final Fantasy X and 2 Collection. Final Fantasy X is one of my favorites in the series. Definitely one of the best RPGs out there. Amazing visuals, and it still holds up other than some annoying side quests. I have not played X2 yet, but I might get around to it. Maybe. Samurai Showdown Collection, or Samurai Spirits. This is just a fun collection. I like the Samurai Showdown games well enough. I don't really play them super seriously. They're just kind of like a button masher game to me. But, you know, it's cool to have all the Samurai Showdown games in one collection. My second favorite Fire Emblem game, Fire Emblem Warriors. Yeah, this game was tits. Again, just pure Fire Emblem fan service. A lot of characters to use. Just a ton of fun to play. I don't think a lot of Fire Emblem fans really like this game because it's a Warriors game, not like a traditional strategy RPG like what they're used to, but I think those guys are missing out. This game, awesome. Highly recommended. Metroid Dread, the game that escaped development limbo. Very solid game. I put a lot of hours into it. It's a very well-made game, and can't really say much more besides that. Next is Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory. Just a really fun rhythm game. I bought it for 20 bucks, which is what this game probably should have cost at launch. I bought it for a video I made back in early 2024, so go check that out. Yeah, it's just a fun game. I'm glad I didn't spend full price on it. Live Alive, this is one of my favorite RPGs on the Switch. Not my favorite RPG, we'll get to that soon. But yeah, this game's just a masterpiece. I'm so glad they remade this game for a new generation. I'm glad to experience it relatively blind. Highly recommended. Wonderful 101. I have the Wii U version, but I didn't put a lot of time into it, so I bought the Switch version, and I still didn't put a lot of time into it. But it is a fun game, and I do recommend it. It does have a little bit of a learning curve, though. Octopath Traveler, just a solid RPG overall. This really started the HD 2D style that Square really likes with the Dragon Quest remake, Live Alive, as we just talked about. I do like this game. I didn't bother with the sequel. I think this game is just fun. That's basically all it is. Work Crosswork. A friend got this for me for my birthday, and I've only put like an hour into it when I was waiting to get my visa renewed, and it's kind of weird. I can't really describe it. It's like a weird like simulation game. I only put so much time to it, and I don't think I'm gonna put much more time into it other than that 1 hour. Pac-Man World Repack. I love Pac-Man World on the PlayStation as a kid. One of my favorite games on the PlayStation. I'm so glad Namco remade it instead of making another crappy anime fighting game. Just a really solid remake of a game that I hold close to myself. No More Heroes 3, the epic conclusion to Travis Touchdown's story. I do hope they make a No More Heroes 4 at some point, because there is plot threads for No More Heroes 4, but I don't think Suda51 is going to be able to make any more games in the series because he doesn't own the IP anymore, which is really annoying for a creative person such as Suda51. Yes, this game is jank, but I do highly recommend it. But you do kind of need to play the first 2 No More Heroes games first, as well as Travis Strikes Back, which I haven't. And finally, my favorite Fire Emblem game, Tokyo Mirage Sessions. Yeah, this game is awesome. I have the Wii U version, and I cleared the Wii U version, but a friend got me the Switch version for my birthday, and I really like this game still. Very colorful, bright, great music, pretty good voice acting in Japanese, and overall just a solid, well-made RPG. I understand why this game didn't sell too well, but I do recommend it if you like Atlas games and Fire Emblem. And now we get to my top 5 favorite Switch games. I'm going to present this in no real order, just whatever order I have them here in my hand. So first up, Astral Chain. Absurd, crazy action. Even though you're a cop, ACAB, this is the one game I can justify being a cop in. I really hope they make a sequel to this game because there's so much they could do with this concept. But given how Platinum is kind of dissolving throughout the 2020s, I'm not holding my breath on it. Nintendo does own the IP though, so I really hope that they do make an Astral Chain sequel at some point in the future. Next up, Mario Wonder. Yeah, this is just my favorite Mario game, period. Insanely creative, insanely fun, very colorful. I like you could play as all these characters, and it's just a wonderful time. I can't really say much more than that. Next up, Tears of the Kingdom. Again, this is just my favorite Zelda game. It took everything I liked about Breath of the Wild and just dialed it up to 1,000,000. It's way bigger, there's more creativity into it. You can basically play the game however you want. It's basically creative mode, the game. For comparison, I put about 50 hours into Breath of the Wild. I put 120 hours into this bad boy. That's how much I enjoyed it. I think some people are getting sick of the Wilds formula, you know, that open world Zelda style, but I think those people are insane because this is how I wish the Zelda series would go forward, just continue to evolve this formula, which is something Nintendo does best. I personally do not want to go back to the Skyward Sword or Twilight Princess era of Zelda games. I might be in the minority in it, but I don't care. I love the Wild series. These are my favorite Zelda games, period. Next up, Dragon Quest XI-S. Again, just an amazing, well put together turn-based JRPG. This is one of the games that got me through the pandemic when I was just, at home by myself doing nothing but playing video games and riding my fitness bike. Put a lot of time into this title. It's amazing. Can't recommend it enough. A masterpiece of a JRPG that you must play. And by the way, Square Enix, where's the Dragon Quest XII news at? I'm looking forward to that game as well. And finally, we have Sonic Cross Shadow Generations. Yeah, I guess these are both cheating because these are just updates of previous games, really. But you know what? The Shadow campaign alone justifies buying this game again. Just insanely well-made levels, insanely replayable, a lot of fun, amazing music, and they got Keanu Reeves DLC. What more could you ask for? This is my favorite Sonic game, period. My favorite Switch game, period. And if you haven't played it by now, you must play it. It's that damn good. So with that, that is my Switch collection as of 2025, and hope you got something out of it. Or at the very least, some good game recommendations. So, with that, let's wrap up the video. So there's a look at my Switch collection finished, and I hope you enjoyed it. I love my Switch. I've played so many games on it, put so many hours on that thing. I'm very looking forward to getting a Switch 2 whenever I have the money to do so. And whenever there's more games on it that I really want to get besides just, the new Mario Kart. Even though I don't really game collect anymore, I am proud of my collection, and I'm going to keep it as long as I can. So let me know, what is your favorite Switch game? Let me know down there in the comments. And while you're down there, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell as well for notifications of future videos. Follow me on the social media like Twitter, Instagram, TikTok at ZMangs. And hopefully I'll have the apartment up and running sooner rather than later. And when that happens, well, I'll let you guys know. Until then, I'll see you next time. Later, everybody. Take care.